All right, let's get it started. So I just want to throw that out there about the fourth quarter. Again, happy Monday, everybody. We want to throw that out there about the fourth quarter because it is so important right now that we actually start to, if you haven't already, October starts the first fourth quarter, right? October, November, December. And it is really important right now that you're setting your business up for your first quarter of next year. So what does that mean? That means preparing your database. That means reaching out to folks. That means when I say prepare your database, that means cleaning it up, right? And this is a great time for that because you've got calls to make for Thanksgiving. You've got calls to make for Christmas. So it's a really good time for us to be cleaning up our databases and making sure that the people in our databases are folks that have good numbers, email addresses, all that good stuff, so that we can properly continue to market to them. And also that we are tagging them properly with who they are, homeowners, renters, long-term leads, short-term leads, all that good stuff, right? So that then we can properly market to them with information that's going to be relevant to them. Are they a senior citizen? Uh, are they recently married? Right? Are they a mom, a dad? All those things matter. And our messaging to those individuals matters. Because if we could present messages to them that are relevant to them, it's going to make our messages more, they're going to get read. They're going to keep people thinking, oh my God, that was just for me. Right. So definitely, I want you guys to take this time to really be working on your business and in your business. Okay. So that's just my tip of the day, if you will. All right. So weekly industry update. Let's get to it. For this last week of October, you guys know BTCPA compliant because obviously we do not want to get slapped on the hands. The violations are fines can be really big, so we do not want anybody being brought into that. So let's look at Los Angeles County, guys. So for sale properties actually went down, or I had no change actually, or down, it says 0%. So no change as of last month. So for sale properties that are actually active on the market right now, had no change over last month. So nothing new basically came on the market, or there was the same amount that came on the market. Um, so let's look at as compared to last year. So as compared to last year, we have a 35.7% increase as compared to last 2023 at this point in the year, and we are in the fourth quarter. So what does that mean? That means that bottom line is we are seeing more inventory across counties than we have in recent years. Okay. Which is a great sign because we need all the inventory we can get, right? Because we are still in a severe seller's market. And we'll go through that. You guys know that in one of our slides coming up. Sold properties went down 7.9% as compared to last month. No change as compared to last year, same time frame in October. We are looking at the first 20 days in October, so we're nearing the end, but definitely 20 days in October, no change in terms of sold properties, and a 1.8% increase in sold properties as compared to last year. So definitely in LA County, we are seeing an uptick in sold properties. We would like to see more of our sales go up, right? More sales go up, but right now this is 1.8% increase. We'll take it because I think we'll see in another county where we are actually down in the number of closings, right? Properties that have actually closed escrow. All right. Pendants have gone down 2.5% as compared to last month. However, we've gone up 4.3% overall. So three of our three major sales trends have actually increased this year. So that's a good sign. So inventory has gone up in LA County, sales has gone up, or closings have gone up in LA County, and the number that have gone into escrow has gone up in LA County. So that is really good overall for our industry, right? Because if you guys know anything about our economy and the housing market go hand in hand. Okay. The housing market pushes our economy. So when we're seeing numbers like this, we're seeing inventory go up, we're seeing sales go up, we're seeing properties in escrow go up, then that means that we're seeing some strength, right? And so we want to continue to see that across the board. All right, new listings have gone down 19.1% as compared to last month and up 16.5% overall. That is great. We want to continue to see new listings go up. We need that new listing inventory on the market. So we're seeing, 16.5% as compared to last year is a good sign. Average active price has gone down 0.8% as compared to last month, right? So that means sellers are asking 0.8% less than they did last month. 8.4% decrease as compared to last year. So sellers are asking 8.4% less than they did last year in LA County. All righty. However, let's look at what they're selling for. They're asking 8.4% less, but they're receiving 4.4% more. All righty. So in LA County, house prices are selling for 4.4% more than they did last year, which is a very reasonable amount of appreciation. That's a good thing for buyers and a good thing for sellers. So in LA County, your messaging could be, you know what, you can get a house, and no, house prices haven't gone up through the roof, right? They've gone up a very normal amount, 4%. And Mr. and Mrs. Seller, you are still getting good appreciation on your home to the tune of about 4% more than you would have sold for last year. Okay. So definitely good sign for both sides of the house. All right. Months of inventory. Months of inventory has gone up 3.3%. We went from 3.1 months of inventory last month. We're at 3.2 months of inventory currently. And then we are up 34.8% overall as compared to last year. So last year we were at 2.3 months of inventory, a very severe seller's market. And now we're at 3.1 months of inventory currently in October. So that's a good sign, right? We are increasing in our months of inventory, which we would think that we would be, right? Because we're seeing more inventory come on the market and we're seeing higher inventory levels. So definitely we should be at 3.1 months of inventory or a higher level of inventory. So keep that in mind as you guys are looking at specific areas, right? How are their inventory levels in that area? That is going to tell you a lot about the kind of offers that, you're going to see. Are you going to be in a multiple offer situation? Well, if you're in Orange County, we'll see. With their lower levels of inventory, yes, you probably will be in a multiple counter situation, right? You will see that sellers are getting over asking price, all those types of things. Let's look at days on market and sold versus original list price. So we are looking at 9.7% increase in average days on market. We were at 31 days on market last month. We're at 34 days on market this month. Overall, a 3.1% decrease. We were at 32 days on market last year. We're at 31 days on market currently. So not really much change at all, right? And then no change in terms of sold versus original list price. As compared to last month, we were at 96% of list price. Sellers are still receiving 96% of list price. All righty. And then overall, a 1% increase. So sellers were getting 97% of their list price. Currently, they are receiving 98% of their list price. I don't know about you, but that's a good message for our sellers that they're receiving 4% in terms of appreciation from last year as compared to last year, and they're receiving 98% of their list price. And so as the influencers over that, we can help our sellers to get 101% of their list price by just simply pricing the property correctly, right? And putting it competitively priced on the market so that then they will get multiple offers, because that is definitely still a reality. Any questions on the LA County market before we move on?
No.
Thank you. All right, so let's keep it pushing. All right, so Orange County numbers, guys. So for sale properties has gone down 1.3% as compared to last month. 53.8% overall, right? So that's huge that we're seeing such an increase in inventory in Orange County, but it is sorely needed because as you guys will see, we are still in a deficit. And we were in just really bad condition last year. And we'll go over that a little later when we look at the absorption rate in Orange County. Sold properties has gone down 4.6% as compared to last month and up 2.8% overall, again, which is great. We are seeing that inventory, or I'm sorry, not inventory, but closings have gone up 2.8% as compared to what we were at last year. So that's really great. Pendants have gone down 5.8% as compared to last month. 10.2% increase over last year, same time frame in October, right here. So we're just comparing October of 2023 to October of 2024, up 10.2%. And we're up 4.3% overall. So pendants properties that have actually gone into escrow has increased 4.3%. Okay. So we're hoping that, again, that'll continue to push into this sold number and bring those numbers up. But again, 3 out of the 3 major sales trends in Orange County have increased, right? So that's a great sign, again, for our market and overall for our economy. All right, new listings have gone down 24.1% as compared to last month, down 7.3% as compared to last year, same time frame right here in October, and 15.1% increase, still holding strong for the total year as compared to last year. So we are still seeing new listing inventory go up 15.1% as compared to last year, which is great, okay? No change in terms of our average active price. No change as compared to last month. A 7.5% decrease as compared to last year, same time frame in October. And a 7.5% decrease overall. So overall, you guys, what has changed since last year? What since last October has changed since this October? Anything that comes to mind that has actually changed that would cause our average active price to go down? Amanda?
I'm not sure if it's right, but the election.
Definitely, what we are in an election year, so that does have an implication. That does have implications, absolutely. A lot of people, I think, for election purposes, a lot of buyers and sellers, right? They sit on the sideline. Is that what you guys are hearing? Because they're waiting to see what the election is going to do. Guys can hop off your mute. You can talk.
Yes, I did hear that some people are waiting because of the elections.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's what I do hear a lot of. So Amanda, absolutely. Average active price as compared to last year. One of the things that we are definitely seeing is those interest rates, right? The interest rate implications as it impacts the average active price, right? That has a big impact on if the sellers, especially in Orange County, because Orange County is an aggressive county, they typically are asking for more than they did the previous year. And the fact that now they're asking for less than they did the previous year, it's because they see, inventory's going up, so more competition, right? Sellers are having a little bit more competition, even though it's still scarce, but it is 40% higher than it was last year, right? So that they are having more competition, and the interest rates, right, had gone up. So they're like, hey, we've got to balance this thing out. So what do? Lower the prices, right? So they're asking for 7.5% less than they did last year. However, look at this number. They're still receiving 10.7% higher than they did last year, right? Why? Because inventory is still scarce. That's just the bottom line, because there is still more demand than there is supply. So they are still able to receive a good return or see good appreciation on their homes, because there's still just not enough homes to meet the demand, right? Did that make sense? Hopefully that explanation made some sense and was easy to follow. We good? Who's that coming off mute? Hey, Doris. Good to see you.
Good morning, Brandy.
Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Of course. It's my pleasure. I'm so excited. I get to see you. Okay. Let's go. All right, let's keep it going. Well, let's look at months of inventory. Let's look at the absorption rate. So this is what I'm talking about, right? So we've got 0% change over last month. We were at 2.2 months of inventory last month. We're at 2.2 months of inventory currently. A 51.1% increase over last year. So we were at 1.4 months of inventory last year. We are currently at 2.1 months of inventory. So although we're seeing increases, you guys can see here in Orange County, we are in a severe seller's market. Okay. So when you talk about that last slide, why they're receiving 10.7% higher than they did last year, that's double-digit appreciation, right? It's because of this right here. There's just no inventory out there. And with the no inventory being out there, those buyers that are out there looking are having multiple to bid against multiple other buyers, right? Creating that multiple offer situation, bidding that price up. And those sellers in Orange County are smart. They're not being as greedy as, they were being last year and the year before that, because they do notice that market changes are occurring. So they're asking less to receive more, right? So definitely we've got to be on top of this for our buyers, because the buyers may say, oh, well, the prices have gone down, I'm seeing more inventory, but no, you still got to be competitive and you got to get out there. All right, so average days on market, 11.5% increase. We were at 26 days on market last month. We're at 29 days on market currently. And then overall, a 17.2% decrease. So we were at 29 days on market last year. We're at 24 days on market currently, okay? So again, in Orange County, you got to get out there because you only got 3 weeks basically, right? Before that property's coming off the market. And that takes into consideration the marketing time. It takes into consideration the counter offers process, right? And actually getting someone into escrow. So 3 weeks is nothing. It's probably on the market no more than 10 days. Okay. So keep that in mind. A 1% decrease in terms of sold versus original list price. So right here, so we were at 97% of list price. Sellers were receiving 97% of list price last month. Currently, they're getting 96% of list price. And then overall, a 1% increase. Sellers were receiving 97% of list price last year. They're currently receiving 98% of list price. All right. So just make sure that you're, again, letting your sellers know, your buyers know that they've got to be making competitive offers, right? And be hyper local. Remember, we talked about this. You got to be hyper local, because the reality is that in your specific area of Downey, or in your specific area of Southgate or Montebello or wherever you are, right? It could be that the offers are 101% of list price in that area, right? So you've got to be hyper local on your numbers and talking with that agent, asking if they've gotten offers already. All right, let's go to Riverside County. Riverside County, we are up sales are up 5.6%, or for sale properties, I'm sorry, is up 5.6% as compared to last month. We've got for sale properties, properties that are actually active on the market are up 37.7% overall, okay, as compared to last year. So we have more inventory in Riverside County than we did last year, to the tune of 37.7%. That's significant. All of our counties are seeing significantly more inventory, which is wonderful, right? We need it. Sold properties has gone down 13% as compared to last month, 5.1% decrease as compared to last year, same time frame in October, and a 0.5% increase overall, which is great, because I think last time Riverside County was that county that actually was down in terms of sold properties that have actually closed escrow. So now we're seeing that, remember, all of the news, Lawrence Yun, the National Association of Realtors chief economist, he said that our fall is our rebound, right? Our fall is going to be our rebound months. We did not rebound in sales in the spring, summer and spring, the way we normally do. He said now our fall, that's all pushed to fall, because now, well, interest rates are supposed to go down. The Fed did cut the Fed rate, right, by by 50 points. And we were supposed to see some of that trickle into interest rates go down. Well, they did go down, and then they started to go back up, right? Because we have seen them actually tick back up a little bit. So we are, though, this is evidence that we are seeing more sales close in our, coming into the fall, in just the first month of the fall, because last month this number was negative. I'm almost positive of that. I'll go back. I can go back and share that with you guys. I'm almost positive that number was negative, only by a little bit, but I'm happy to see that for sale, our sold properties has actually gone up 0.5%. Every little bit counts. All right, pendants are up 18.5% as compared to last month. That's properties that have actually gone into escrow. 37.1% increase as compared to last October. Okay. And a 2.7% increase overall. So pendant properties that have actually gone into escrow has increased 2.7% overall in Riverside County. Good sign. So in that case, like we talked about, 3 of the 3 major sales trends in Riverside County has gone up. New listing inventory has gone up, or has gone down, 9.1% as compared to last month, and 2.8% increase as compared to last year, same time frame in October. So we're seeing a slight increase over last October, and a 15.3% increase overall. So that's a good sign. So new listing inventory has come up 15.3% as compared to last year, same time frame. All right. Average active price has gone up 5.8% as compared to last month, has gone up 1.6% overall. So sellers are asking 1.6% higher in Riverside County than they did last year. However, they're receiving 5.1% higher than they did last year. Again, a very reasonable amount of appreciation, right? So anything lower, they normally say between like 4 and 7% is like your normal amounts of appreciation. So definitely we fall within that range. And a good sign for sellers and buyers, because buyers aren't buying for astronomically more than they did last year, right? And sellers are still seeing good amount of appreciation, okay, to the tune of 5%. All right, so months of inventory. So we are up 17.8% over last month. We were at 3.4 months of inventory in September. We are at 4. Wow, 4 months of inventory here in October in these first 20 days. Overall in that market of Riverside County, we are seeing a 39% increase. So we were at 2.3 months of inventory last year. Currently, we are at 3.2 months of inventory overall. So again, we are moving up in the right direction. We do want to see this number here, this 4 months. That is the very beginning of a normal market. Okay, the very beginning of really flipping into that normal market. Between 4 and 5 months of inventory puts you into a normal market. All right, average days on market has gone down 2.6% as compared to last month. We were at 39 days on market last month. We're at 38 days on market currently, all right? And then a 6.8% decrease overall. Last year, we were at 44 days on market, and currently we're at 41 days on market. No change in terms of sold versus original list price. Sellers were receiving 97% of list price last month. They are currently receiving 97% of list price currently at this time in the month. And then no change as compared to last year either. So again, sellers were receiving 97% of list price last year, and they're receiving 97% of list price currently. So again, a good sign for the sellers. And again, we have so much influence over this because it depends on our counsel to our sellers and our ability to influence them to make the right decisions based on the numbers, not based on their emotional attachment to their home and the fact that they did the kitchen and they put in their blood, sweat, and tears in that bathroom. It all depends on the numbers. And what do the comparables say their home is worth, right? Ask, so you've got to be that resource, that person, that consultative approach that's consulting them on, this is what other homes in the area have sold for, and this is what we believe you should sell for based on, right, your home, the condition, and the market and where the market is trending, right, so that we can get you 100% of your list price, 101% of your list price, bring in multiple offers. All right, let's look at our last county for the day, San Bernardino County. Oh, you know what? It might have been San Bernardino County that was trending down, not Riverside County. I think that's what it was. Riverside County has been going up. San Bernardino County, I think, is the county. So let's go through it. So for sale properties has gone up 4% as compared to last month. Properties that are actually active on the market has gone up 4% as compared to last month, has gone up 36.5% overall as compared to last year. That is definitely significant. So we're seeing, again, just more inventory across the board come on the market. So that's definitely a good sign. 16 point for sold properties is down 16.3% as compared to last month, down 12.1% as compared to last October, and sold properties is down 2% overall as compared to last year. Okay, so we are seeing that the market in San Bernardino County sales has actually gone down 2%. Now we could still rebound from that. However, we'll have to keep an eye on that. And again, why is this important? Because remember, the housing market pushes the overall economy, okay? And so we really want to see our housing market be strong in terms of sales, closings, right? Because that definitely influences and pushes the economy. So pendants are up 4.2% as compared to last month, right? Up 4.2%. Properties that are actually gone into escrow, not closed, just gone into escrow. We are up 4% as compared to last month, okay, or I'm sorry, last year, same time frame in October, and down 0.8% overall, okay? So not even a full percentage point, 0.8%. So definitely these numbers could rebound because they're only in the red by just, a little bit, all righty? All right, new listing inventory is down 9.2% as compared to last month. It's down 2.2% as compared to last year, same time frame in October, but it is up 12.6% overall as compared to last year. So definitely new inventory has gone up. New listings have gone up in San Bernardino County, which is a good sign. Average active price has gone down 0.5% as compared to last month, down 0.2% overall, okay? So sellers in San Bernardino County are asking 0.2% lower than they did, less than they did last year. However, like the other counties, they are receiving more, okay? So all of the sellers across the board are very conservative, right? And what they're asking, that tells me that our listing agents out here are doing a good job. Most of our listing agents out here are doing a good job of pricing these properties competitively or even slightly below market so that they can get their sellers more. So that's a good sign, right? The sold price is actually up 4.8% higher than it was last year. Again, San Bernardino County keeping in line with most counties except for Orange County with those double-digit appreciation numbers, is definitely higher appreciation than it was last year, so sellers could be happy. And buyers can also say, okay, this is reasonable, right? I'm not buying this house for 20% more than it was last year. No, it's only 4.8% higher in San Bernardino County. All right, so 19.8% increase in months of inventory over last month. So we were at 3.5 months of inventory last month. We are currently at 4.2 months of inventory at this time in October. So that's a good sign. Remember that 4 to 5 months is where we are hitting that normal market. So San Bernardino is closer than most, right? Because, closer than most, because look here, a 40.8% increase in our months of inventory over last year. So 2.7 months of inventory last year, and currently we're at 3.8 months of inventory. So definitely closer than most in terms of being in that normal market, okay? Average days on market has increased 13.9% as compared to last month. So we went from 36 days on market last month to 41 days on market currently. Overall, a 7.3% decrease because last year we were at 41 days on market and currently we are at 38 days on market, okay? And then a 6.1% decrease in terms of sold versus original list price. So last month, sellers were getting 98% of list price. Currently, a pretty significant dip, that's 6.1, of 92% of list price, right? So currently in October, it looks like prices have dipped a bit, okay? So sellers are getting 92% of their list price. And there may be one or two properties that is causing this to go down like that, 92% of list price. Maybe somebody had their property price really high and they had to, they ended up getting an offer that was really under that. So we'd have to dive into it to see what, why this number went down so low. But let's look at overall. Overall, as compared to last year, no change. Sellers are receiving 98% of their list price last year. Currently, overall, they are still receiving 98% of their list price, okay? So that is definitely a good sign for sellers in San Bernardino County that they're getting 98% of their list price overall. And again, as the ones that influence that and help our sellers to come up with their list price number, the value of their home, we have significant influence over that and can help them to be able to actually get 98% of their list price. So any questions about any of the numbers that we went over, any of the market trends that you're seeing?
I was gonna ask Brandy, what website do I go to do my research on my local market?
Oh, good question. So are you a member of the Downey Association? And I'm sorry, who is this? Because I just see Zoom.
Sorry, this is Alex.
Oh, hey, Alex. Okay. So if you are, what board are you a member of?
I'm gonna be applying for Downey at the start of next year.
Okay. So right now, in all honesty, without having access to the Downey Association of Realtors or CRMLS, because on the CRMLS, we have two tools that we actually use. We use, oh goodness, I am blanking, but hold on, I'm gonna get it for you. Anybody hop on and help Alex? Because while I'm blanking here. What do you guys know? There's two, and I'm pulling them out.
What's the question?
He's asking, how does he pull market numbers? So how does he pull the numbers for, how does he pull this analysis for his market? And there's two ways we do that.
You go to InfoSmart.
InfoSparks.
Thank you, InfoSparks. Thank you guys. InfoSparks, Alex, is the one that I think most of us like to use. But we get that through CRMLS.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome. So if you, I don't know, can you guys see my dashboard right now? Or are you still on the presentation?
Your dash,
Yeah,
we
we just
can
see
see
the
the calendar.
calendar.
Okay. You just see the calendar. So here, let me stop sharing real quick. And I'll just share this, Alex, just real quick. All right, Alex, right here is InfoSparks and the RPR. So both of these are places where you can get information and about the market, like that market information that I just shared, okay? But you do have to be a member of the board in order to have this access. Or you can ask me or Diana, and we can pull information for a very specific area for you if you currently don't have access. All righty.
All righty. Thank you so much.
Of course, my pleasure. All right. And then let's go back. So this is our calendar, you guys, for our upcoming events. So we have, let's see here. We have, of course, the update this morning. We've got group coaching this afternoon. I am actually going to be group coaching on Zoom today. So everybody we're going to be on Zoom today. Unfortunately, I had a car issues. So we're going to be on Zoom today. So tomorrow morning, we have Diana with scripts and role play or conversations and real play. Everybody should be in that, especially those who are wanting to talk to people like your sphere and people that you haven't talked to before, conversations like at open houses and expireds. You should practice in a safe place versus practicing on clients where it's worth money. Okay. Then we also have our team meeting tomorrow at 3 p.m. We have our partners team meeting tomorrow at 3 p.m. We have Eileen tomorrow, our tech workshop at 6:30. She is going to actually be talking about, and I love her topic, zip forms and templates. So definitely, if you need to know about zip forms and templates, you should be in Eileen's meeting. Then we've got Ed on actually Thursday. Ed will not be in on Wednesday because he is live in Huntington Beach. So if you want to check Ed out in Huntington Beach on Wednesday, please do so. On Thursday, though, he will be back on Zoom and he is talking about the BRBC. Then you've got on Wednesday, I'm sorry, I'm kind of bouncing. You've got our tech workshop with Martha. Then on Thursday, after Ed, we've got 11 o'clock, Never Ending Referrals, session 3, capturing mind share and business to business relationships. So this is a 6-series class. It's $20. You still can hop in if you'd like to. We've got a classroom full. It's a lot of good energy. It is facilitated by me, but I'm not the one talking. It's Steve Schleter, and he has a co-host, and they're going through the Never Ending Referrals. And so it is a great, it's a great class. So I encourage everybody, because again, you guys, our database is our foundation of our business. So that should be your first pillar of business is your database. And this is teaching us how to run our database like a well-oiled machine. Anybody got any questions about it? We got 3 sessions left. So sessions 3, I just talked about. Session 4 is client events and engagement. Session 5 is geofarming and becoming the trusted advisor, right? And then session 6 is video and your 40 touch system and wrapping it all together. So I'm excited about these sessions. The first 3 have been great. The first 2 have been great. I'm excited about session 3. All right. Let's see. Then we've got Victor doing Dial for Dollars on Thursday. Now, we are changing that up, so we'll announce to you guys because 6:30 is a bit late. We found that we're not getting our part-timers, so we're probably going to increase the time or push the time up. All righty, so we'll let you guys know. Trunk or Treat is next week, you guys, October 29th or 4 to 6. Get this out to your database. Trunk or Treat, it's got my picture there because this is my branded Trunk or Treat that I send out to my database. The front desk would be happy to brand a Trunk or Treat flyer for you. So make sure that you guys are sending this out to your database and getting as many of the little kids there on the 29th. We want to have it out to everybody, all right? So definitely get it out there. Trunk or Treat next week. Any questions about, and we need your donations for candy. You can, any of you guys who want to donate, bring in a bag of candy. That would be super, super useful, helpful. And if you are interested in having one of your trunks decorated, let us know. All right. Let us know. We need the trunks. All right. Industry news. Just want to let you guys know we are continuing to donate for the Hurricane Helene Relief Fund with KW Cares. So many of our KW families were impacted, homes completely wiped out, flooded, and our market centers there as well. So this is truly all hands on deck. We need everybody. It doesn't matter what you can give. If you can give $5, please give your $5. It'll be completely welcome, and we appreciate it. So please donate to help the Hurricane Helene Relief Fund. I'm going to get to that. Also, you guys get your tickets for family reunion. This is the early bird pricing right now. They're going to prices increase to $1,299, $1,300 on October 31st. So make sure that you scan this QR code. It's in Las Vegas. So it is right up the street from us, you guys. So your transportation costs are really low. Don't let this opportunity pass you up. Jamie Kern Lima is going to be there. She actually wrote the book Growth. And she talks about how you grow being your authentic self. And I just actually downloaded it to my Audible. She actually wrote 2 books, but the first one that I'm going to read of hers is Growth. So I definitely want you guys to, all of us who can, take advantage of this opportunity. This is huge. All right. This is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, guys. So definitely wear your pink. Donate to the breast cancer. If you order this shirt, the proceeds go to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. So all the proceeds, right? So if you want to get this shirt, it's Charge the Storm. You know that's our theme, is that we're going through a storm right now with the NAR stuff and the market being sluggish. We are charging the storm. We're going through this all together. So get your shirt. It's all the proceeds go to the Susan G. Komen Foundation for Breast Cancer Research. So definitely, you guys, this is a worthy cause. And then I thought this was neat. It's called the Gazelle Foundation, Run for the Water. This gentleman, Gilbert, he is actually, they have these runs globally where everybody is participating, but it is to bring running water to areas in our third world countries that do not have clean running water. So if that strikes you, if that's something that's close to your heart, then please scan this QR code. You can actually run, and just like anything else, people can donate to you for the miles that you do or anything like that. And then that money goes to the Gazelle Foundation, Run for the Water. All righty. Or you could just donate. Okay. So much going on. So many wonderful causes to donate to and be a part of, right? All right. So by the numbers, just a little bit of industry news. I wanted to share this. Mortgage rates have moved up again, right? However, overall, the worst may be behind us. Okay. Why the worst may be behind us? Well, in a lot of areas, you guys, the reality is that builders are still optimistic and they are still building. And in Riverside County and San Bernardino County, we are seeing a lot of incentives for buyers. Okay. So that is a good sign. So although interest rates have ticked up, the other thing that is still a good sign is, remember, the Fed said, that is hilarious. Sorry. The Fed said that they may be still reducing cutting the Fed rate again, right? 2 more times, at least by the end of the year. Well, shoot, it's October now. So November, December, we could see more cuts and we could see that interest rate go down. So we just have to keep watching this and have to be on top of it, right? Because we are definitely seeing that that the interest rate did go up a little bit, right? And here it tells you that it averaged 6.44% this week, and we had seen it go down actually to the upper 5s, lower 6s. And if you're FHA or VA, you actually see a better interest rate than this. Let's just be clear. If you're FHA or VA, this is a conventional interest rate that they're looking at right now, 30-year fixed conventional. But if you're FHA or VA, you are probably seeing the upper 5s right now. Okay. So just know that home builders in certain areas are still offering a bunch of incentives and they're building aggressively. If you're looking around the city, you guys can see, like, we're building, it's more like condos, townhomes type of thing. Why? Because we just don't have we don't have the area, right? We don't have the land to build like they do in San Bernardino and in Riverside County. But you do see in our cities now, they're building more condos and townhomes because the density is less, right? So, all right, any questions? That is it for the day, you guys. We are done. We got through our market update. So now we're all smarter and can go out and market to our clients and let them know what's going on and be the economist of choice for our markets. That's what we do. No, nothing. Have an amazing day, you guys. And I
Thank
hope
you,
to see
Brandy.
everybody. You're welcome. I hope to
Brandy.
see you guys at the
Thank you.
Thank
team
you.
meeting.
Thank you, Brandy.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Have a good one.